Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am French Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, January 15th of 2025, 10:44 in the a.m. And yes, it's, 5 more days before the inauguration. I'll be going live. I'll let you guys know in a few days exactly what time. We'll do a couple hours, and we will read the 5 C's of clues, codes, colors, the confirmation, time, and conclusion. Why will we do that? Because at the last inauguration, the Biden administration, Lady Gaga wore red and black. And red and black, to me, is DEATH, or extermination, or destruction. And if you had to say exactly what the Biden administration was about, the capital D comes in. Destruction. Would you not agree? Our economy, the morals. Come on, man. Go down the low. Go down the road. And so what I'm saying is that the colors speak. The red and the black. Also, remember the laureate. She wore the rock colors of orange and gold. The black girl who did the poem. The colors of the sun god. Orange and gold. Let me pull it up for you right quick. I want to get into this right quick. The female laureate at the Biden administration inauguration, she wore the rock colors, people. Is that coincidence? The sun god Ra, straight up. We're going to look for all that at the inauguration. Lady Gaga at inauguration. We're going to look for this kind of stuff. Okay? All right? And then watch this. Barack Obama inauguration. Now, this doesn't really give it the way I want it, but Michelle Obama had on a yellow. I want to say the first time. Let's see. Let's put this in here. How about 2013? Well, they had on purple. The family had on the shades of, in the purple family, not exactly, but in the purple family. In the purple family. And the one before that, it was a yellow, people. It was a this here really stood out, the colors that she wore, okay? Yeah, there it is. That's much more, almost like a canary. And what I'm saying is that at this inauguration coming up, they're going to have certain colors that are going to be presented. Here's Michelle Obama. That's almost like Ra, wouldn't you agree? Orange and the gold. And then you got to remember, check this out. Barack Obama, November, when's election? Look at that. So this is what we're going to look for, people.
Destruction. Ready.
This is what we're going to look for that day. Look, they're going to speak. Just like when Melania gave the Obamas that Tiffany blue box. They're speaking, going from the old to the new, and dealing with the Biden administration. Let me go back to that again. Lady Gaga at the inauguration. Lady Gaga inauguration. At that inauguration, to me, this signified the end of America. Done in 4 years. And like I said in my video yesterday, the handoff was this. Tiffany blue box, Melania. When this was issued here, to me, this means July 4th, 1776 is done, and the new system here is coming in. Will be given to Obama and the New World Order. It's deep, y'all. But let me let me hasten on. If you want to check out the video, get more detail, please watch this video here, and you will fully understand what I'm trying to tell you. Why is Michelle Obama skipping Trump's inauguration? It's deep. You just got to concentrate. Just got to concentrate. It'll come to you. Okay? We're transitioning people. Now check this out. One charged at the Chicago South Side building evacuated over concerns of suspicious material. People, this situation is where a HVAC worker went to check, of course, the heat, HVAC, regular inspection for the whole building, right here in the South Side of Chicago. I know the building very well. I've been in it before. And during the inspection for the HVAC unit, this worker found some questionable materials, a weapon. I can't say exactly what the item is, but I will do it backwards. Okay. There it is. She found this, but it's backwards. 4C. 4C backwards is what? Found that. Okay. And I'm going to decode this for you because there's something wrong with how this story is being told to me. Okay. So let me read this. I'm going to talk in parables, so to speak, to go through it. You guys probably heard about the story. A person is facing misdemeanor charges after a suspicious package caused a South Side apartment building to be evacuated Monday morning. Can you believe that? Evacuated the whole building. The incident happened just before 11 a.m. Monday at the building located at 533 East 33rd Place in Bronzeville. Okay? 33rd should make you open your eyes. 33rd. Officers responded to the scene after a woman called 911 to report suspicious materials found inside. The B squad arrived to clear the scene as a precaution. The materials were later deemed harmless. They were deemed harmless and posed no threat. No injuries were reported. Residents were allowed to return to building around 1:30. Now, from my understanding, they left the building at 10:30 and got back at 1:30. Now, they left the building at 10 o'clock and got back at 1:30. Okay, that's 3 hours and 30 minutes. There's your 33 again. Okay? It's coded, is what I'm saying, allegedly. The guy in question whose apartment it is, Cameron Younger, 37. I'm going to decode his age. Cameron Younger, 37, was charged with one misdemeanor count of possession of this word here without a valid FOID card. He was released from custody and due to make his first court appearance January 27th. I'm going to decode that too. This story here is making no sense to me, okay? Look, the B squad responds after Contractor spots. The B squad responds after contractors spot real looking discs and explosives. The items were fake inside of an apartment, okay? A contractor doing work inside a Chicago apartment building called police after finding what appeared to be a weapon and this here, okay? The female HVAC person said, I just thought about the situation in New Orleans and the thing that happened in Vegas, said Melissa Caraway, who was in the building working on radiators inside apartments. Okay? Now get this. Let me throw this at you. The situation that happened in New Orleans last week, remember that? Where that guy had that white 4x4 and he ran down Bourbon Street and killed those 15 people and injured dozens more. Remember I reported last week that it's been said that this guy was a Muslim. right? I reported that. Well, guess what? Let me go to that video right quick. It was reported this guy was Muslim. This guy here, right? Let me backtrack on that. Said that he was black. Yeah, black Islam, Muslim, something like that. Don't quote me on that. It's in one of those videos. The point I'm trying to make is that now they're saying this black guy here in Chicago, on dispatch it said he's Middle Eastern and Muslim descent. Do you see where I'm going with this? In one of these videos, I reported it last week that a person in one of our agencies reported that this guy was, like a Middle Eastern or Muslim, one of those. And I'm like, wait a minute, and now we got it again. This is a fact. I wrote it down verbatim. It's on dispatch. Middle Eastern and Muslim descent. Like I told you guys, the goal is to unalive him, DJT, and blame it on somebody who looks like me. And I'm asking myself, are they seeding the atmosphere right now? Is what I'm trying to say. Just trying to get you guys up on this now. I can't show, I did by accident, but let me show you this here, part of the weapon. See that MSA? This was on the ground too. All right. Some of the weapons and other things. Let's just say that stuff that you would find in a Mission Impossible 007 Army movie was on that ground, was in his apartment. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say right now. Now let me play this for you, because I want you to hear this and I'm gonna decode this. Here's the lady in question. All right, I want you to notice behind her what's here. See this red and black? Red and black means death or destruction. Then there's an orange cone there too. Orange and red, those are the rock colors. Do you understand? And then I'm gonna decode Boss SX. Boss SX is a company that supplies like snowmobile, snow equipment to remove snow and salt. Boss SX. Boss SX, Boss SX, okay? And you got the rock colors, red and orange. See that? See all the rock colors? And I'm gonna leave a video in the link. I keep telling you guys, keep informing you about the Phoenicians with their purple and the blue. Notice that she has purple braids or burgundy braids with the blue. You won't always have the ideal Tiffany blue nor the exact purple, but it's the combination. You're gonna see a lot of that as I decode. Okay? Now what I'm saying in so many words, is it fake? Is this story fake to send a message for the future for Donald J. Trump? Now listen to this. Listen to her comments.
Master Key, and I went in there and I came across a lot of things, and I was like, that don't seem right.
Melissa Caraway works for an HVAC company that was scheduled to service units at 533 East 33rd Place in the Lake Meadows neighborhood. She says residents get advance notice that they'll be making the rounds and entering their units. When no one answered the door, she says she let herself in.
And I came.
Now, let me say something to you guys. There isn't a company that I have ever worked for where you do not sign a documentation in orientation. You do not talk to the media. I'm gonna say it again. In all my years, decades of working for other people, I have been instructed, especially as a manager or a supervisor, employees do not talk to the media. So why is she talking to the media? The option is this. You call your employer either speaks to the media, or the majority of the time, you know as well as I do, and put in the comment section, you know what I'm talking about. Human Resources tells you this, because you might misspeak or anything. Usually a company sends out a message to the media. and they play the message. And they usually don't even talk in detail either. So why is she talking to the media? This makes it suspicious to me. I'm just keeping it real. You don't talk to the media as an employee. No company employee talks to the media. It doesn't happen, people. It doesn't happen majority of the times that I know of. Now, check this out.
Melissa Caraway tells us she works for 24-hour heating and cooling. She was checking radiators inside units of 533 East 33rd Place in Chicago's Brownsville neighborhood when she stumbled across what looks like a...
See, 33rd. 33rd, like the Greek Masonic.
Stumbled across what looks like a very real weapon and explosives.
I went to do the buildings, and I came across an apartment when I walked in, and I was checking the radiators, because we have a scanner to check the radiators. And I thought this walk in and out and don't do nothing else. But I looked around, I seen the vision board with all these police badges and the firefighter heads.
She reached out to a few people who advised her to call police.
I pray it's not nothing, but I pray that I can stop it.
She showed officers these images, and the building was soon evacuated.
Watching TV and the knock on the door from the police, then evacuate right away.
The Chicago bomb squad remained on the scene for several hours.
I just thought about the bombing in New Orleans, and I thought about the thing that happened in Vegas.
Sources tell
I believe
WGN investigates the rifle is an airsoft gun and the explosives are fake. Our cameras were rolling.
So hear that? They were fake. Listen, they were fake. The items were fake.
Sources tell WGN investigates the rifle is an airsoft gun and the explosives are fake. Our cameras were rolling.
I believe what's going on, allegedly. You have a black man who they're saying is either Middle Eastern, a Muslim, or whatever. They're leading to something, because I've been predicting that when they unalive Donald J. Trump, this is how they're going to create more tension between the races of people. What I'm telling you is anarchy. I believe they're seeding the atmosphere. That's what I believe. Through these, so they're creating events, allegedly. Now listen to this here. Here she is again.
And it was probably more, but I was just so nervous. I just wanted to record and get up out of there.
And police are telling us that a person was placed in custody, but also police determined that those objects found were safe and posed no threat. Police also saying that there were no injuries. We do know that area detectives are continuing to investigate.
The items were fake, people, according to the news. Now, here's her picture again. Boss SX. I'm gonna decode all that. SK rather. SK. We're gonna decode all that. What else we got? On the guy's Lincoln page. This guy's Lincoln page. This is the guy who they arrested. Former fire department firefighter Cameron Young. Okay. Now, notice he's got. It's 53. You can barely see it here, but he's got 53 right there. I'm gonna show you. 53 connections and 53 people contacting him. Okay. Also, there's a hat above that says 29. I'm gonna decode all that. See, it's right there. See the hat? The hat, and the 53 is below. Okay, we're gonna decode all that. Then he's 37. We're gonna decode that. Okay. And he's going to go to court. He's going to appear in court on January 27th. We're going to decode all of that. And this came to mind because when the girl was talking, there's a deer emblem. Okay? No, leave the world behind is a destructive moment coming to the world. This movie was in part with Barack Obama. He consulted in it. Remember, it came out in December 8th of 2023, remember that? Okay, now what am I getting at? In this, let me go back. In this, see her sits next to it? See the equipment? John Deere. There's the deer. See? Speak without speaking, right? John Deere. See, next to it. Equipment, okay? And there it is, 33 degree, 33 degree, 33 degree. Now what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna finish breaking down these numbers because it's deep. First we have 29. Let's go down the row here. 29 and 84. All right, let me go down the row here. That's the hat. Remember the hat I showed you, 29? 29. And then you have the 53, like I showed you. The 53, all on his page. 29 is February 9th. 53 is what? That's on his page as well. Subtract the 2, February 9th, 2025, from 5/3/2025, you get 84 days. Who was born August 4th? Barack Obama. Then look at this. 127. Where do we find that at? 127. Let's go down the road. 127. Remember, he's going to court on January 27th, right? Take 127, 2025, subtract it from Donald Trump's last birthday, 6/14/2024. The difference is 7/13. Ain't that deep? I told y'all, I believe it's about him. Donald J. Trump. That's his court date, the guy who was arrested, the former fireman, versus 6/14, Donald Trump's last birthday, 7/13. What happened on 7/13? Remember what happened? Trump got hit in the ear. Fight. He's showing you, allegedly, what's going to happen in the future. That's all I'm trying to tell you. They're speaking to you. There's leave the world behind with the deer, like I showed you, right? And what you got here. This is the day that the situation happened, 1/13 on a Monday. They found these items in his apartment. Versus 3/4. What is 3/4? Well, let me break that thing down to you. 3/4. Remember I showed you earlier? 4C is what? Backwards is what? C. An explosive was found in his apartment. Okay, look at it. Look. C is the third letter of the alphabet. 4 is 4. So 3/4. Look. 3/4/2025 versus the date of the incident, 1/13. Watch. This is the day of the incident, 1/13/2025. They found those items in his apartment. Versus the C4. ABC, 4. 3 is C, 4. The date, see, it's coded. The difference is 50 days. What's the 50? That's 50 states. Donald Trump represents America, all 50 states. Like I said in past videos. Why we keep seeing the 50? What do you mean 50? What do you mean, Pearson? Remember the CEO of United Healthcare on December 4th, Luigi, took him out. Remember the CEO, he was 50 years old. Denzel Washington, 3 weeks ago, he got baptized, and he said 50 years ago he was in his mother's beauty shop, and the evangelist prophesied 50 years ago that he'd be preaching the gospel. Then I also showed you that there's a article about that P. Diddy has lost 50 pounds. And remember, 2 weeks ago, Joe Biden made the bald eagle our national bird. When he did that, he signed 50 laws into law, 50 laws. They're telling us 50 is what? America. America is going down. They're speaking like that. It's deep. Now look at this here. The day that this thing happened, Monday, 1/13/2025, versus what? 5/20. What is 5/20? Well, let's go there. Remember I showed you that picture earlier?
So let's go back to this here. Remember earlier? Boss. Boss is what? Boss SX. That's a snowplow. SK. Boss SK. Red and black is like termination, destruction. We're going to go back to the numbers, so hold tight. I just want to show you. Boss. That's the company. And what is it? It is a snowplow company. Snowplow. Okay? Just want to get that out there. Now, let's go with these numbers because this is serious. This is what I should have brought up. January 13th of 2025. This is when they found the materials in this guy's apartment. 3/26/2025. Where do I get that from? 3/26. Well, March 26th is the 85th day of the year. March 26th. Now, how does that work? Boss. B is the second letter of the alphabet. O is 15. S is 19. S is 19. The powers speak. They give a numerical value to every alphabet. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, Z is 26. So B, O, S, S comes out to 55. And then it said boss SK. S is 19, K is 11. 55 and 30 is 85. 85. And remember, I said that 85 is March 26th. Now watch. Take March 26, 2025. Subtract it from the day they found the materials in his apartment, 1/13/2025. The difference is 216. What is 216? August 4th is the 216th letter. August 4th is the 216th day of the year. And guess who was born August 4th? Barack Obama. It's deep, y'all. I know it's deep. Now check this out. January 13th, the day they found the items in his apartment, versus 37. What's 37? The guy was 37 years old. Remember that? I took it literally. 37. 37 minus 113 gives you 74. When was America born? July 4th, 1776. How many videos have I shown? That 74 comes up. 74. And you got to remember, this is how deep this state is, baby. I'm going to show you guys something. Back in the day, Joe Biden won the presidency by 306 electoral votes. Trump had 232. The difference is 74. Trump was 74 years old at the time. It's deep. I said it's deep. It's deep. And now you got 74 again. They told us allegedly from the beginning when they had the argument over the ballots. 306 Electoral College vote, 232 was Trump, 74. Want to see receipts? Look at this here. Joe Biden, Trump Electoral College vote for 2020. .306 versus 232. The difference is 74. And guess who was 74 years old at the time? Donald J. Trump. Tell me this ain't crazy. And now you got 74 again right here. The day of the incident, 113 versus 37. The guy's age gives you 74. Come on, man. You know it's mathematical improbability. Then watch this here. The guy is a former firefighter. Former Chicago firefighter arrested. Comes out to 322. You know, that's skull and bones all day. People, I'm done. I believe they're trying to talk to us. And remember, he's on the 6th floor. What is 6? 6 is death. And that part I was trying to show you guys earlier, this was on the ground in his apartment. MSA. What is MSA? M is the 13th letter of the alphabet. S is 19. A is 1. 19 and 1 is 20, plus 13 gives you 33. Here's your 33-degree Masonic again. I'm Friendship Pearson. If you enjoyed the work, please subscribe. You can go to my website and Click on my portrait if you want to help the channel. And click on more. I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. I also have a poetry book, and I also have a P.O. box if you want to help. God bless you. Jesus is coming soon.